What's up, my beautiful people? It's Courtney, and today we're doing a little throwback to my childhood. Now, I love my mom to death, but she is not exactly the most creative person out there. So when we did Easter eggs as a kid, we pretty much did solid color, gradient color, just using food coloring. But in her defense, there wasn't Pinterest back then. So today I'm testing out 3 different new hip and cool ways, I guess you would call it, to design Easter eggs. So I'm really excited to test them out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you are excited for Easter, and let's go ahead and get into this video. The first technique I'm going to be trying out is using crayons to decorate your eggs. So what I'm doing is bringing some eggs to a boil, and then I'm going to remove the pot from the heat and then cover it for 12 minutes and then get a hard-boiled egg. Now, as soon as you pull the eggs out, you want to start drawing on them because the heat from the eggs are going to cause the crown to melt, and this is how you get your design. And you could press harder on certain areas to get a more vibrant color, and just kind of helps the crayon melt a little more. And then you could use whatever colors you want and get super creative with this. However, the problem I had with this is the crayon takes a little while to dry on the egg, but as you're moving it and turning it and trying to decorate the opposite sides, it does come off on your finger. So you have to be really careful with where you turn it. So what I ended up doing was doing one side really well, and then just kind of filling in the back side or leaving it blank, just because it was really hard without messing up the front side design. But this is what it looks like. It works really well as long as you're careful, again, with turning it until it's completely dry, like so. This next design we're going to be trying out is using shaving cream to get a tie-dyed effect on your eggs. So I'm using the same eggs that I boiled originally, and then I'm using some shaving cream. You need the foaming kind, and put it in any kind of pan. It could be a cake pan or a cookie sheet or just anything just to hold the shaving cream. And then you're going to add some food coloring. The directions I followed use neon, so that's what I'm using here. It's like a neon gel, and then I'm also testing out just regular food coloring drops like this. And then I'm just swirling it all together with a popsicle stick to get it all mixed up. I'm going to also list all the directions I originally followed down below in the description box if you want to check them out for yourself. So then I'm just kind of moving the colors around, kind of blending it together, getting a tie-dyed effect among different colors, and then the orange I just kind of wanted to do by itself. And then you're going to place the egg into the shaving cream and just cover it. I could just kind of use the popsicle stick to cover over it, and it also kind of helps spread the color around as well. So I'm just repeating that for all the eggs, and then you just want to let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. I let mine sit quite a while I was doing other designs, so just let it sit for a bit, and then you're gonna go in and rinse it off. Now, the first couple did not come out nearly as well as I was hoping. The last one I did came out one came out amazing. I love it, and I think you could tell which one that is. But I would say use a lot of food coloring. I thought I used quite a bit, but it could have definitely used more in some places, but the design is amazing. This last one was the one I was most excited to try, and it's using silk to transfer the design onto eggs. So basically you need any kind of 100% pure silk. So I'm using some ties, but you could use a scarf or a skirt. I picked these up from Goodwill, and you just want to make sure that it says all silk or 100% silk on the ties. Then what I'm going to do is take it apart, and I loved the pattern on this one. It was my favorite, so I was most excited to try this tie. And then you just kind of want to open up the tie, and you'll see that it has an insert in it, and you kind of want to remove all the tags and just inserts. So I got a good piece of the material and then just cut everything out. So it has this little foam thing that shapes the tie, and then I cut out this black thing because I figured it wasn't silk and it didn't have any cool design on it anyways. So I went ahead and cut it out, and then you want to wrap the outside of the tie, so the good side, in towards the egg, and then just tie it really tight with a piece of twine or string. And you want to make sure it's as smooth as possible, and the side opposite of what you're tying it on is where the print is going to come out the best. So you kind of want to line up your print how you like it. So I'm just repeating that for all the different ties. You could get super creative and really upcycle any old pieces you have or old ties. And for this DIY, I was actually using regular eggs. These hadn't been hard boiled yet. And now I'm going to take 1/4 cup of white vinegar and pour it into a pot and bring the ties to a boil, like so. And you want to boil it for about 20 minutes once it comes to a boil. And then you'll see some of the colors starting to bleed. And once 20 minutes is up, go ahead and take them out and let them cool. Now once they're totally cool and cool to the touch and you could work with, go ahead and untie it, and it's kind of like a mystery to see what the design came out like. So as you can see, one side is definitely better than the other. This one didn't turn out so well, and in the instructions it said to really play around with it because some colors work better than others and some just ties or silk works better than others. But I think this is really cool and something really fun to play around with. Alright, so which design was your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. If you try these out for Easter, like send me pictures, your girl wants to see it. And if you missed my last videos, you could click on over to the side of me. I've been posting tons on my vlog channel, so if you're not subscribed, definitely go check it out. And I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye!